Guys, I'm bringing back my original moped truck. So I hired another crew ready to go. They're starting Monday. No, I don't really have enough houses for them, but they're experienced and they know what they're doing. They've worked as a team for 2 years. How could I say no? So I've got to get this ready. While I was getting this truck ready, I realized one of my crews actually needs a grandstand. I found a good, fairly new, it's not brand new, but as far as used, a really good grandstand. It's $5,500. So I was thinking to myself, if I've got to gear this new setup anyway, roughly it's going to cost me around $5,500, maybe a little less since I have a few things already. I don't really need to buy new stuff, but I do need to buy a new Time Master. But that's only $1,000. But anyway, you get my point, right? I gotta get this truck set up. If I were to buy equipment for it, be roughly around $5,500. So one of my crews that's already going has an area of this new section that we purchased that's really big. So every house is big. And he's got 3 routes that are just big. He's getting them done with the Time Master, but he's falling a little short on my man-hour rate that I like. So if I give him the grandstand, if I get him a grandstand, I know he'll hit those numbers. What I was worried about was that my other teams would be upset that they have a grandstand. So I had to do a little bit of, little talking to everybody before I decided to pull this trigger, which I haven't done yet. I'm about to go get it. The guy gave me today to think about it, but I think I've already thought about it. I'm gonna go get it. So I had to talk to all the teams. I went to Chris first and asked him. He's totally fine. He doesn't even want a grandstand, which is great. Anyway, nevertheless, one of my crews really needs one right now, or his times are going to be a little slower, and he's a good mow guy, so I know it's not them, and I know it's the houses. I mean, if you were to measure these houses, they'd be average about 7,500 to 8,500 square feet, so they're big. And I just measured, it's 8,500 square feet average for his route. That's big lawns. So this is interesting. I just plugged in his numbers so I can get my man-hour rate, and he actually hit his man-hour rate, but it's taking him 11 hours. So I'm just kind of curious what your thoughts are when he's hitting his man-hour rates, but it's taking him 11 hours. So pretty interesting, right? So put in the comments, what would you do in this case? You got an employee that's taking 11 hours to do their route, and they're hitting their man-hour rate. Do you still raise your prices so that he can hit his man-hour rate in 10 hours, like a normal work day, so that those extra houses we can take off? Or do you say, suck it up, buttercup? I know I have a couple employees that would say that for sure. And keep it how it is. And he's just working longer hours, sitting his man-hour rates. He's really not complaining, all right? He's not complaining at all. This is just me trying to manage operations, morale, all those kind of things, right? So I'm just kind of taking all this information in and trying to figure out if there's anything I should do. I might not need to do anything, and that's fine too. But I'm interested to see what you would do in this case. You got an employee that's working 11 hard hours. There's 2 of them on that crew. They're working hard, 11 hours, and they're hitting their man-hour rate. Now, that's the same team that I'm giving a grandstand, so it's going to be interesting to see how much faster they do that route, and I'll be able to give them more houses. So maybe the benefit of all this is if they'll work the same 11 hours, but their productivity will go up. This will be interesting to see. So, and we're getting new crews. We're getting a bunch of, we're gonna have 5 crews starting Monday. So we gotta, and we're getting full. Like we have 4 crews that are completely, pretty much full. They can't even do another house. So with this grandstand, that may free up the ability for him to do, 4 or 5 more houses on that route. All the other routes are full, but I think that they'll be fine because we have been rocking to this point till like 7, 8 o'clock. Now, when I went and looked at the grandstand yesterday, I said, hey man, if I buy this, would you put the mulching kit that I have underneath it? Would you do that for me? He said, yes, he would. But now that I'm thinking about it, this setup was for a 40-inch. I don't know if it'll work for a 36-inch. So I'm just gonna take it and hope for the best. If not, it won't have a mulching kit and we'll have to either shoot it off the side, which I don't like doing, or put a bag on it every time. So anyway, hopefully this works out. Okay guys, here she is. So this is a dealer and they picked it up on trade, and these guys are picky about what they take in. And he told me that this is one of the cleaner ones that they come across when somebody wants to trade it in or sell it to them. It's a 36-inch grandstand and it's got 396 hours on it. So guys, what do you think? Am I making a good decision? Click like if you think I am. It's a 36-inch. I'm used to a 40-inch grandstand, but for the deal that I'm getting, can't really complain. So they're selling me this for $5,500. What do you think? Leave in the comments below if that's a good deal or what. Now, when you buy it from a dealer, especially this place, even though it's used, they still put a warranty on it and help you make sure that it's good after buying it. So so don't forget that as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if it comes with the bag, because honestly I wasn't really expecting to have to use that, so I didn't really talk to him about it, because I told him that I would like him to put the mulching kit underneath for me if I buy this. So I'm about to go in there, talk to him, but everything looks good on it, man. New tires. It still has the little hairs on them here, man, part of me really doesn't want to buy it, but when you kind of feel like you have big houses, you kind of need to. And yeah, it's still a 36-inch, so I'm still going to get those small lines. Actually, when I'm using a grandstand, I like the wide lines, to be honest with you. But anyway, the guy that I'm giving this to has used the grandstand for 5+ years, so he's going to hop right on and get to work, you know what I mean? No need to worry about clumping grass or ruts in the grass and the lawn, tire tracks on the sidewalks, he's aware of all of that. So that's making me feel good too. But anyway, let me go in and buy this sucker. So altogether with tax, and I had to buy the mulching kit, is $6,100. So I did have to buy a mulching kit, but he's going to install it for free. So that was the deal that we had to do, because I did not have a mulching kit that would fit the 36-inch. So anyway, I did it. There it is. Now I gotta let the guy know. I just dropped my truck off to get emissions done so I can get new stickers on the plate. And that's it, guys. So see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. Talk to you soon.